Okay, families, good morning. So, our next assignment for today deals with less and more. You can follow as it is on the handout from the district where it says to use 2 jars and put cotton balls in one and cotton balls in the other and label it less and more after your child let you know which one looks like it's more, which one looks like it's less. This is an alternative because we have many different learners in our class. So I'm going to show you different ways that, you can do it. If it's another way that you like to do it, that's fine too. And you can share it also. So I know it's a lot of learners and a lot of them know all their numbers, but we want them to know less and more in different types of ways. So we're going to go over that. So for some of our learners, doing less and more will be cool if you do it with some of their toys. So I have some toys here. Get a piece of paper. This could be from their notebook, because I see a lot of friends working in their notebooks, in their journals, and you can use their toys. So what I would do first is, let them know that we're going to play a game of less and more. Say less, la la. We did the beginning sound earlier this week, so and more is with the M. And they can count their toys that they have first, so they will count them. And you want to make sure they can maybe line them up and count them. Then that's how you know they're planning. They're planning before they count. And that's what you want to see. So if they line them up first and then count, that's awesome. You kind of want to see that. So once they finish counting, then you're going to say, okay, so I'm going to use 2. Can you hand me 2? And then you put 2 here. And then you say, I want to use 3. Can you hand me 3? And then they'll hand you 3. Now, if you see what I just did, if they can just give you 3 like that, that is super awesome. If they count it out, that's great too. But if they hand it to you like this, that means they're quantifying, which is another extra step with math that they're quantifying. They can just easily just give it to you like that. Okay, so once you have it up here, you can say, okay, which one is less? Which one is more? And then you can say, can you add, well, you could keep doing it. So you can do this, and then you're like, okay, can you pass me 1? Can you pass me 3? And then they'll give you 3. 1, 2, 3. So once they do that, and you ask them again, which is less is more. So after that, being that I saw that a lot of our friends are reading the words quickly because they're using really the same word in a few words a day now. So you can say, can you put 2 at less? Can you put 4 at more? And then you can say, so how many do you have at more? And they'll count. How many do you have at less? Okay, and then you can ask them, so what did we learn? What does less mean? Having a little bit. What does more mean? You have a lot. So you want to see what they say. And point to the word more, point to the word less. So this is what you can do with this, and just keep going until you know that they understand it. So this is one way to do it. Another way to do it is to use a notebook paper, and you can have numbers already on a paper, and you can either do it this way, being that we said less is L and more is M. And if you want to concentrate on them writing words, I would say, which one is less? And they'll say 5. So then you could say, can you write less? And they could either put L or they can spell the word. And which one is more? You could just put M or if they could spell it out. The next thing that you could do, which you might want to do, is just have them circle it. So you just say which one is less. Circle the one that's less. Or you say which one is more. Circle the one that's more for the next one. And they'll just circle it. For the next two is bigger numbers. We have some that can recognize the bigger numbers. So you will have this just to see if they understand the concept of less and more once the numbers get larger. You can have them circle it. You can have them put less or more right out the word. Or you can start having them use the greater and less sign. So if we remember from our days in school where they just have the sign like this, and on this side it is more and on this side is less. And an easy way that I have kids remember it is I use teeth. And I say the teeth only want to eat what's more. He don't want to do nothing that's less. So he only wants to eat what's more. So I'll say, so what does he want to eat? The number 8 or does he want to eat the number 1? So they say he want to eat the number 8. So we'll say, okay, so now you got to put the 8 in front of his mouth. Or you got to put the 1 and the 1 just goes behind him because he doesn't want it. It goes behind him. So you can use the greater and less sign for these. And you can say, well, which one is more? Which one does he want to eat? And they could do like that. And you can practice making this symbol on a separate piece of paper because that might be, if they haven't done that before, because I know some have, then you could practice that, making that sign on one sheet of paper too. Practice making that symbol. The next way that I know some can do it is you can say this verbally or have them write it. So if you have, let's see, how many do we have? We have 4 here. Well, this one, 4 here. And you can say, okay, we have how many here? And then they'll say 4. You say, okay, can you make it 2 less? And then they take 2 out. Can you add 1 more? And they put 1 more. Can you make it 0? 0. Can you put 2 more? 2 more. Can you put 4 more? How many is that? And they count it. So you just want to see how well they do with, doing it verbally. So this one I have, if you want to add it to their notebook, then you just put 5, make 3 more. And then you want to know if they can do it with the number. So what's 5 and 3 more? So you could still have the cards or whatever they have with it, Cheerios, or you could have them make circles. So this is 5. So you say, okay, so make 5. Or they could use their fingers. And it says 3 more. Make 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So how many is that? You can either leave it this way after they count it, or you can have them still write the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They count it and they write the number 8. And you want to see that they are making some type of mark so they know that they counted that already. That's something we're working on. With some of them, I told them they can make a line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they know they counted it. Because some they'll count and they'll skip it, or they'll count it and they'll say 8, but then when they finish, they say 9. So just have them make a mark can help them with counting. So it's the same here. With 10, make 3 less. They can have 10 fingers up, or they can make 10 circles. And it says make 3 less. So what you have to do, you want them to kind of figure out. So I need 3 less. What do I need to do? A lot of them will probably say take them away. So then they'll take them away, put an X on it. And then they could count what they have left. And so that's the gist of it. And it's kind of, even though it's less and more, it's kind of a lot to it because you want to let them really, really know. So for this to be, you can do this in steps. This could be the first part. And when you know for a fact that they got that down, I would move on to this. Can they select the numbers that's less or more and write that in their notebook? Can they write less and more in their notebook? And then the last one I would have, writing, okay, make 3 more, because they will recognize more. They need to make 3 more. Make 3 less. And that's the activity for today. And if you have any questions at all, just let me know. And I will be here to help. If they're stuck on the numbers, then I would stick with this and just concentrate on this part here. And then using your folder and saying, okay, can you find the folder? Can you find the number on the folder which has their number chart on there?